Of course, obviously, what had happened was that the Reverend J.G. Smethurst had been made a bishop while Sacheverell wasn't looking. But also, obviously, in the process, his voice had lost none of its power to terrify the lad out of his wits.
But what about all this newfound iron will of his?
Gone with the wind, collapsed, dropped like a dowager's dewlaps. Sacheverell had reverted to a 15-year-old jelly. And under the bed he stayed for a full hour, until he was sure the bish was asleep and snoring, not just humming one of the song hits from the Psalms. Then he crawled out, groped his way across the room, trying to tiptoe about 3 inches above the floor and not let his ears rustle in the breeze from the window, opened the door and stepped into the safety of the corridor.
Who is there? Who is there?
Sir.
I thought I heard a noise, my dear Bishop. Is something the matter?
Yes, my dear Colonel. A burglar.
A burglar?
A burglar. He's in the bathroom.
Then how extremely fortunate that I should have chanced to bring along this battle axe and this shotgun.
It's all right.
Good heavens. He says it's all right.
Why does he say it's all right?
I didn't ask him. He simply said it was all right.
But it is not all right. And I'm at a loss to understand why the fellow should affect to assume that it is. Now, my dear Colonel, I think our method of procedure would be as follows. You take the shotgun and stand in readiness, and I will hew down the door with this admirable battle axe.
Meanwhile, completely unable to sleep, I'd got up and was sitting by the window, dreaming my girlish dreams of hitting Sacheverell over the head with a brick, and yet yearning for the old, timid, helpless, fluttering pipsqueak who'd only made me want to stroke his hair and offer him lumps of sugar. And then, suddenly, there he was, coming towards me over the roof like a hunted gazelle. What do you want?
As a matter of fact, I was wondering if I might hide under your bed for a bit.
Who are they?
Headmasters, hordes of headmasters, and colonels, coveys of colonels with shotguns and battle axes. Save me. Save me, please, Muriel.
Oh, come right in.
Oh.
Oh, there.
Listen.
He's quick under my bed to be safe now. Now tell me all about it.
Well, I was in the blue suite and a bishop came in and he turned out to be J.G. Smethurst.
What were you doing in the blue suite?
Well, I went there to tell Bernard he could marry you over my dead body.
What a revolting idea. I don't see how it could have been done anyway. But what made you think I was going to marry Bernard?
Well, I thought that's why you gave me the bird.
No, I gave you the bird because you turned into a beastly, barking, bullying, overbearing blighter.
Had I? Yes, I suppose I had.
Oh, dear. Father's tripped over the dinner gong. That won't improve his temper.
Is there a good milk train this morning?
Yes. There's one about 3:40.
I'll catch it.
Ah, well. I suppose it won't be long before we meet again. One of these fine days, I'll pop up to London, we'll have a spot of lunch and get married.
Married? Muriel, do you really mean you'll marry me?
Yes, of course I do. The past is dead. You're my own sweet angel pet again, and I love you madly.
I say, I've just remembered I paid 15 guineas for a course of 20 lessons, and I've stopped it after 6, and now I don't think I've the nerve to go back and ask for a refund.
And don't you ever find it, my little sheep in sheep's clothing? Oh. Just stay as sweet as you are. Bless your little craven heart.